just because you have had something for a long time or something has been identified with you, part of your identity for a long time, doesn't mean that you need to continue associating with it or need to keep it around in your life or need to keep doing the same old thing with it when it doesn't serve you anymore, when it doesn't support you anymore. Just because it's something that's been with you forever doesn't mean that necessarily it's coming with you into the next chapter. And I know that you're stepping into a next chapter. So that happened to me this week. I did not, in fact, start coding and learn how to make websites through MySpace, like we all like to say of a certain generation. But I started when I was 14 with my Neopets profile. That was the first website I coded for myself. And ever since then, I've had a website. In fact, I went into content strategy for websites for many years. And in certain professional and personal circles, my name and websites are very synonymous. And I let go of that identity a year ago, but she didn't let go of me. And so I went around telling everybody, I'm like, I don't do websites anymore. But this identity of mine that was associated with all of that and all that comes with it, because, it's not just the websites, wouldn't let me go. And so this week I decided I'm going to get rid of that website. I'm going to get rid of it because why do I have it? Is it because it brings me joy? Is it because it supports me? Is it because it's doing anything for me? Or is it because it's an old token, an old icon of my status, of my legitimacy, of my cred, whatever? Well, in the previous industry I worked in, sure, I guess, but all it's doing now is maybe hindering me and maybe even keeping that identity attached to me. So I let it go on Monday. I deleted my website. I was so shocked that releasing it immediately felt freer, and it freed up so many other things in my life that I can talk about if y'all are interested. And because it really started things moving, it really started momentum in my life that I had been waiting on for a while. Just because it was good yesterday doesn't mean it's good today. Things expire, things have shelf lives. Pieces of your identity evolve and change and shift. And even if you let it go today, it doesn't mean you can't welcome it back at some point in the future. I will probably, very likely, have a full-blown site again at some point down the road, but not today, not as I step forward, not as I'm trying to release and shed and unburden and unload myself to prepare for what I'm doing next. And I have a feeling you're doing something similar. So I see you and I appreciate you.